Hey, girls and boys. It's Mr. McAndrew, the math coach. Very excited to be with you. We're working on some really important math right now. What you did yesterday may be like, why are you having us do this, Mr. McAndrew? I'm going to show you today why it's so important. And when you get into multi-digit multiplication and division next year, and the years after that, it's gonna become even just as important. Okay, so trust me, it's good to be doing this. All right. Let's just take a look at the first problem you were working on yesterday, 25. So 25 can be 2 tens and 5 ones, right? Obviously, we've got 25. It can also be 1 10, right? So if you took one of these tens, okay, like it was, like a bag of Skittles, right, with 10 in it, and you poured it out, right, then you'd add 10 more pieces or ones, right? So 25 could be 2 tens and 5 ones. It could also be one bag of 10 with 15 ones. Or another way of thinking of it as if you opened up one of these, if these were Skittles, right, and you've got 2 bags of 10 and then 5 actual Skittles, if you opened up one of those bags and poured them out, you'd still have one bag left that has 10 in it, but now you'd have 15 Skittles. Each one of these dots represents a Skittle, just laying out there. Okay? So, all right, so what? Okay, so here's why it's important. All right, so let's take this number 25, okay? And so right now you just need to watch and listen, okay? Let's take this number 25, and let's subtract 12 from it. Okay, so I'm gonna use base 10 pieces here. I'm saying the word 10 and then writing the word 10. Okay, so I've got 25. All right, and then I'm gonna take away excuse me 12. Okay, all right, so there's my 25. And I'm going to take away 10 over here from the 12. There's a 1 in the tens place, and I'm going to take away 2 from the ones place. Okay, so if I take 2 away from the ones place, all right, then I'm left with 3. So I did that, and if I take away 10 here, then I'm still I did that, so I'm still left with a 10. So 10 and 3 is 13. So 25 minus 12 equals 13. All right, so what? So we didn't have to do anything weird, right? We just took away, okay? That's fine, that's great. This is subtraction without any regrouping, okay? However, what if instead of subtracting 12, we subtracted a different number, okay? So this time, let me put back my 25 here. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. What if this time, instead of subtracting 12, we subtract 18? Okay, so we're going to subtract 20 from the tens place, and, not 20, what am I doing? 10, right, because 18 is 10 and 8, and 8 from the ones place. Okay, so 25 minus 18. Here's my 25, 25. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And I'm subtracting 18. So I've broken up 18 into 10 and 8. I'm going to subtract 10 from the tens place and 8 from the ones place. All right, now immediately we have a problem here. Because let's say these are actual Skittles, okay? And I've got 5 Skittles here, and I've got 2 bags of Skittles here. Each bag contains 10 Skittles. We've got 10, 20, 25. Now, if I have 25 Skittles, and let's say I want to give 18 of them to my friend Max. He's my best friend. Okay, I'm going to give them to Max. Because, I don't know, maybe I don't feel well and it's too many Skittles. I don't know. Now, I can't give him 8 because I've only got 5 here. Right? So, well, what am I going to do? Well, let's take what we've been learning, right? From what we've been learning about what we can do with the number 25. We can turn it into 110 and 15 ones. So if we take this bag of Skittles and we pour them out of the bag, right, we're going to regroup this one bag of 10 into 10 single Skittles, okay? And then it'll look like this. Okay, so we took this one out, we poured them out, and now we have 15 Skittles, 15 ones. The reason it's important to know how to turn 25 into 110 and 15 ones is sometimes in order to subtract, that's what you need to do. Okay? All right, fantastic. So now we have 15. We can take away 8 ones. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I did that. And I'm going to mark off that I did that. So I'm going to put a little check here. Yep, I did that. And I'm left with 7. Okay? And over here, now if I take away 10, I'm left with nothing. Right? So I took away 10 and I'm left with 0. So my answer is just 7. 25 minus 18 is 7. You might have been able to just figure that out on your own, right, in your head. But I'm explaining to you why, as you get into bigger numbers, it's really important to know how to turn 25 and to show it as just 110 and 15 ones in order to subtract. Okay? All right, let's give one to you to try out. All right, so what I need you to do is I need you to, at the very least, get out your, you need to get out your base 10 pieces like these, okay? And you're going to need your dry erase board, okay, and your marker and eraser. So this means, boys and girls, that you need to stop the video. Okay, that means pause it, hit the space bar, or just hit those 2 little lines. So I'm not talking anymore, all right? And get out your base 10 pieces from your math bag, and it should look just like this, and then set it up just like this. Okay? So once you've done that, then come on back. Okay, we'll see you in a minute. All right, so boys and girls, you should be all set. Now what I want you to do is try this out, okay? So you're going to subtract 40 here. I'm sorry, not 40. I keep looking at the wrong number. Subtract 20, right, because there's 2 in the tens place, and subtract 7 over here. You can already see that you don't have enough ones, so what are you going to do? All right, so use your base 10 pieces, solve it, and see what you get, okay? I'm going to say something very important to you right now, all right? If you just watch me do it, your brain's going to grow, but it's going to grow like a little bit, okay? If you actually do the work yourself, even if it's still kind of confusing and you're still trying to figure it out, your brain's going to grow a lot more. You're going to learn a lot more, okay? So it's very important that right now you stop the video, try this problem out, and then when you come back, we'll do it together. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. All right, boys and girls, so you should have tried this out. Here's what you might have done. Okay, you could have seen that, oh, geez, I can't take 7 away from, if I have 43 Skittles, and 40 of them are in bags of 10. So there's 10 Skittles here, 10, 10, and 10, right? So 10, 20, 30, 40. And then I have 3 loose Skittles because they're not in a bag, all right? And I want to give my friend Peter 27 Skittles. We're watching a movie and we're sharing them. I say, hey, dude, here's 27 Skittles. But I can't just take away 7 from the ones place without opening up another bag, right? I got to open up another bag of Skittles. That's all we're saying. Now, these bags are always bags of 10 when we're dealing with numbers, okay? So it's not a bag of 12 or 13 or 15 or 80. It's always bags of 10, okay? So that's why it's called the base 10 number system. So I open up I take this bag and I open it up, and I pour them out. All right, so now we've only got 3 10s, and let's look at how many ones we're going to end up with. So I went and 10 came out, right? 10 came out of the bag. So now, instead of just having the 3, oh wait, not 3, I was supposed to have 20, yeah, 3. Instead of having the 3, right now I added 10 more Skittles from that bag that used to be there, right? And now I have 10 plus 3, which is 13. Now I have 13. So now I can take away 7. All right, so we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you might have already guessed 13 take away 7 is, so I subtracted 7, is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And then I need to take away 20 over here. So 10, 20, and I'm left with, so I subtracted 20. I always like to check it because that tells me, oh, I already subtracted it. So not to do it again, okay? So I did that, and I'm left with 10 here. So 10 and 6 is 16. So 43 minus 27 is the same as, or is equal to 16. Okay, so that's what you should have gotten. So either you got the answer correct, and that's great, or you didn't, but you did your best, and you're watching me, and you're learning from your mistakes, and your brain is growing. Okay, I'm going to show you now what this looks like drawing it out. Okay, because you're going to be doing that after the video. All right, so let me pause this. Okay, so your work is going to be, there's 6 problems. It's only 6 problems. The first couple, there's no regrouping. All right, I'm telling you now. But the next 4, there is regrouping. So I want to show you what that should look like, okay? So I'm going to show you on a bigger one, but it's going to look exactly the same as the one that you're going to be doing yourself, okay? So we just did 43 minus 27. All right, so the way to draw this is the same way that you did it with the base 10 pieces. You have 43, and I'm going to subtract 27. Okay, so here, I can't take away 7 yet, but if I cross this off, I can't take it away, but I can cross it off, and I can draw a little arrow, and then put in 10 ones. Okay, so now I have 13 ones. So 13, now I can take away 7. Let's take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I did that, and I'm left with 6, which is what we got before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now over here, I've already crossed off that one. I'm going to cross off 2 more. And so I subtracted 20, and I'm still left with that 10 right there. So I have there's my 16 right there. Okay? All right, why don't you try one? Try this. All right, so boys and girls, I put in a large place value thing just like this in your packet, so take that out, okay? And put it in your dry erase sleeve, and try this problem, okay? Try it now. When you're done trying it out the way I showed you, then come back and we'll go over it together. All right, so are you done? Did you stop the video and try it? If not, then do that now, okay? And then come back. All right, so what you should have done is shown 52. That's 52, okay? And we're going to subtract 35. So we're going to subtract 30 from the 10s and 2 from the 1s. Okay? Not 2, 5. Mr. McAndrew, you got to watch me. Okay, but again, if I have 5 bags of Skittles, that 10 in each, with 2 more, I can give you 2, but I can't give you 5 because without opening up one of these bags of 10. Okay, so I'm going to cross this off. Or, boys and girls, if it makes more sense for you, you could even just circle it and draw an arrow, which shows that you took it away and turned it into, and you poured them out. So there's 10 Skittles in there. So now the Skittles are over here in the 1s place. So now I have 12. And if I cross off 5 of them, I'm left with 7. Okay? And then over here, I take away 30. So I'm going to take away that one, and that one. And I'm left with 1 more. So that gives me 10. So that equals 17. All right? So that's how you do it. So this should help you in terms of doing the work that you have after the video, okay? So do a good job. If you need to watch the video again, that's totally fine. All right, you could even pause the video right on the part where I showed you how to do it, and it'll help you know what to do. All right, boys and girls, be good, be kind, be safe, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye-bye.